What if I told you that one of America's richest men became a millionaire by accident? A man so eccentric, so bizarre, that his life story reads like a comedy of errors. And yet, he fooled everyone and came out on top. This is the outrageous true story of Timothy Dexter, the accidental millionaire who defied logic, mocked his doubters, and left behind a legacy of madness and success. Timothy Dexter wasn't supposed to amount to anything. Born in 1747 in Malden, Massachusetts, he had little education and even less social standing. He was mocked for his simple-mindedness and labeled a fool by his neighbors. But Timothy had one thing going for him: blind, almost delusional confidence. At 22, Dexter married a wealthy widow, Elizabeth Frothingham, and used her fortune to buy a mansion. While the elite of Boston sneered at him, Timothy decided he would join their ranks, whether they liked it or not. He began making business moves, and this is where his bizarre genius, or sheer dumb luck, kicked in. Encouraged by some who secretly mocked him, Dexter began exporting goods that no one believed would sell. For example, he bought thousands of warming pans, used to heat beds, and shipped them to the Caribbean, where it was far too hot to need them. Everyone laughed, until the pans were repurposed as molasses ladles and sold out instantly. Next, he sent wool mittens to the tropics. Surely no one would need those in the heat, but sailors in the region snapped them up for use in handling hot tar. And when he shipped coal to the coal-rich city of Newcastle, a workers' strike made his shipment invaluable. By now, Timothy Dexter was not only wealthy but infamous for his unorthodox ways. He declared himself the greatest philosopher in the Western world and published a book titled A Pickle for the Knowing Ones. It was filled with nonsensical ramblings and entirely devoid of punctuation. Yet it sold out multiple editions. And then, in perhaps his strangest act yet, Dexter faked his own death to see who would mourn him. Over 3,000 people attended the mock funeral. But when his wife didn't cry enough to satisfy him, Timothy revealed himself alive. And berated her for her lack of tears. Timothy Dexter died in 1806, leaving behind a fortune, a bizarre autobiography, and a mansion decorated with statues of himself and historical figures, including George Washington and Napoleon. He was mocked in life, celebrated in death, and remains a testament to the unpredictable power of blind confidence. And audacious risk-taking. So, was Timothy Dexter a fool, or was he a genius? Perhaps the answer lies somewhere in between. But one thing is certain. His story reminds us to embrace the unexpected, take risks, and never let the world tell you who you're supposed to be. Like, share, and subscribe for more unbelievable true stories that will blow your mind. Who knows? You might just find your own inner Timothy Dexter.